long time no see. It's been quite a long time since I've last uploaded. But as we all know, a few weeks ago, the Bloxburg new map update came out, and I've been working on this house since about last summer, just very off and on, and I thought because of the new map, why not make a new house? So I finished this plot, and I'm so excited to share it to you guys. It is one of my favorite houses I've ever built. It is so good. You guys are gonna love it so much. So I have nothing else to say, so let's get into this tour. I think this house gives off a lake vibe. It looks like that, so I'm using it on the Lakeview side of town, which I love the new plots. I think they're so nice. I've been kind of in a Bloxburg slump recently, and I think that's because of the old map. I was just so tired of making videos in that old crusty map. There was nothing to do and it got so boring so fast, but I think this new map is going to be like a fresh new start for me, and I'm very excited. So I built this little river. I think it's very cute. I'm probably gonna say cute like 100,000 times in this video. I had these river water lanterns, but I kept trying to recolor them and they'd go back to their default color, and it made my river look ugly. There's a very big walk around porch in this house, which I think makes it very nice, but it's kind of hard to decorate. I forgot to put a plant in that pot. Whoopsies. We head inside these big doors. I can't tell if I like this big door or if I just want to stick to a regular one. I think it's kind of different. There's a very big high ceiling, grand foyer, whatever they call it. Oh, that's awkward. Here is the first living area. I didn't really know what to do with this space, but I thought it made my house look more expensive, so yeah. And then I didn't really know what to do for the walkway here to get to the office or library area. I wanted one in my house, but I didn't really know how to like connect it because I was running out of space. And then I was like, I can just do it in between the stairs, if this makes any sense, which I think makes it kind of cool because it's like a little secret hideaway. And then I added a door to the backyard, so then you don't have to like, I don't know, I can't really explain my thinking. Over here is the humongous dining room. I think I combined 2 tables together to make it longer because one table was way too small for this room. I did this custom ceiling thing right here. I think it's really cute. I just added like structurals around. And then over here is the kitchen and living room area. Let's go to the living room first. Here's the living room. I really like high ceilings, but if I do high ceilings, it takes away from at least like 1 or 2 bedrooms, and to me that's kind of annoying. So little couch area, fireplace, and then those doors lead to the backyard, and then this is the kitchen. I think kitchens are my favorite part of Bloxburg. Kitchens or backyards. There's a dining table. I was gonna do a like breakfast nook where it has a built-in booth and table, so I might change that later on, but for right now we have a table. And then the kitchen area. Over here is the pantry. There used to be a door to close it off, but I feel like there's a lot of doors in this house and I fear people who come into this house would get very lost, so an opening would make it a little easier. This is the pantry. I'm gonna add some custom food onto the shelves. Over here is the guest suite area. This bathroom isn't connected to it because I don't really have a guest bathroom on the first level, so I thought if I make a separate entry, then people can use it. And here is the guest room. I still think I need to decorate it a little bit more, but I love the green. And then they have a closet as well. Across from the bedroom, there is a really, really big laundry room. I think that was essential. There's everything you could need in this laundry room. And also, why is the lighting like really good? Do you guys see that? And then over here leads to the garage. The garage is nothing special, but I kind of did want to make it look a little useful. We have some bikes on the wall, and then scooter and little Jeep, you know, for my kids, if you know what I mean. And then a golf cart and my fancy new car. Out here is the driveway area. There's some bikes in my convertible, and then a gate. Coming back inside, we're gonna go upstairs first before we hit the basement. There is about 4 levels in this house. Over here is like the kids area. This last room over here that is not finished was going to be a nursery, but I don't have plans to add a baby to the series for a while, so I'm just keeping it empty, or I'll maybe make it a playroom. There is a balcony and then another door that connects to another room. I don't know which kid is gonna get which room yet, but I'm thinking this room is gonna be more of like an older girl room. I have a lot of pink in this house and I didn't really know what to do because I just love pink and I think this is so cute. I'm still trying to think if I like the TV hanging from the ceiling, so let me know your opinions. Over here's a little closet area. There is a closet right here, and then the mirror and hanging chair, the vanity, and then another vanity in the bathroom. Okay, exiting out, we have the kids' room. I love this room. I need to add some more lights. It's looking a little dark and dim in here, but I just cluttered it with a ton of toys and pink, and I love this bed. I was gonna do a custom bed, but this bed has a slide and I want a slide. We have a bathroom. I don't know why I gave the younger kid a bigger bedroom with a bigger bathroom. It's okay. Nothing very special. I'm trying not to turn around so you see the backyard because it's a really good view. Over here is the closet, and then I made a little secret hideout nook area up here. I don't want to get stuck. Over here is the little sitting area to watch shows, movies, whatever you want. And then over here is a bathroom, another guest bathroom. There's a shower and all the things you can need in a bathroom. Down here is the master bedroom. I did the roofing thing or ceiling thing that I did downstairs in the other living room and the dining room. I just thought it added extra touches and it didn't make the ceiling boring. There's a fireplace and TV and then bookshelves and custom stuff. Out here is a balcony. I love the balconies I added. And then in here is the master bathroom. I was trying to fix it for a while because I didn't like how big the shower was and I just felt like everything looked weird, and then I fixed it more. And there's a closet. I just love this whole house. I think it's so cute. Okay, leaving the room, we are going to go up to the final floor. This area is not decorated at all. It's pretty much the most unfinished part of this house because I'm kind of running out of ideas. I don't know if I want to make it a guest room, even though I already have a guest room. So you let me know what this area should be. It's kind of just an open bedroom. I didn't really want to add a door. I thought that would look a little weird. So I just thought this was hidden enough and cutesy. You can see the lake from out here. I think it's kind of nice. I might add a bigger window to let in a little more light. Finally, we're gonna go to the basement before we go to the backyard. I think going to the backyard from the basement is the best part. There's two ways to get to the basement. There's a staircase kind of over by the laundry room, and then there's a staircase by the living room. First, we're gonna go to the first room. This is the best room in the whole house. There's an indoor pool. I feel like I don't see a lot of people doing indoor pools in Bloxburg. I could be wrong though. So I wanted to add one, you know, when winter hits and we can't go outside, there's the inside. I also added a sauna. Over here is a seating area and then another watching TV area. There's a desk if you want to get some work done in peace and quiet. Over here is the snack bar area. I have a soda machine because I think we need soda. And then in here is another cute room. This is kind of a sleepover room for when my children want to have friends over. We have these bunk bed things situation, I don't know. There's a TV to watch movies. There's a chair. And then there's also a bathroom. There's no closet because I didn't think you would need one in a room like this. Going down the hallway, there is a movie room. It also has a stage if you want to do like singing or put on a play or something. And then more food. There's pretzels and slushies and popcorn. This room is kind of boring and empty because I don't really have that many fitness equipment items in my inventory. My fitness level is not very high. I thought it was higher than I thought it was, but I guess it's not. I have these big doors around the house, so if you want to open the door while you're doing a little workout, you can do that. Over here is another bathroom, just a small little guest bathroom. I think Bloxburg updated the lighting again because it's quite dark. It was way brighter down here when the update first came out. Finally, last but not least, I'm going to show you guys my favorite part of this whole entire house, the backyard. Come out these doors and there is an amazing view. There's a humongous patio and down below we have a kitchen. I'm actually gonna go down the steps in a second. Over here we have an outdoor couch and then we have, this is a pickleball, tennis, roller skating, basketball whole area. It was originally just tennis and pickleball and then there was so much extra room because you can't actually play tennis and pickleball. So over here is the trampoline, kind of a weird spot for it, but I didn't have anywhere for it. Hopscotch. Over here is the swing set, and then out here, this is brand new because I loved the lake view of this house. I wanted to add a gate so you could walk out and then basically walk onto the lake. Still kind of far walk, but it's kind of nice. And then over here is a little swing so you can enjoy the lake. Okay, going down the steps, we have the pool area. This pool is humongous. We have seats in the water. I think that's really cool. Oh, I just fell in, that's awkward. Over here is the water slide. I just actually fixed it because there were some rocks that were like breaking through the slide and then I couldn't go down. It like took me like 20 seconds to go down the slide. It was very bad. But now it is a lot more smoother. We have more seating, just not in the water for those who don't want that. And then over here is the diving board. And then over here is the little barbecue kitchen area. I also have these doors that you can just open up right to the outside. Some pool things and an outdoor box, and then over on the other side we also have more pool things. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know any ideas you have for roleplay videos because this new map is unreal. I am so obsessed with it and I'm so excited to make videos in this new map. I think it's a nice refresh and I honestly don't get the people who are hating because I really like it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!